Hello guys, and welcome to episode 13 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Lokhir Fellheart going for world domination. Today we are going to be finishing off Calador in Lustria by taking Zahutek from them. We do have a lot of abilities to work with. We've got Dark Conduit and we've got the 4 abilities from the nearby Gargantuan Black Ark. That's nice. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into this battle. They don't have any walls, so it's going to just be an open field battle where our shades should do quite a bit of damage. We'll probably just have the shades in front since they have a lot of like Lothern Sea Guard, and then we'll run the Black Ark Corsairs through to engage the Spearmen when they get close. So let's just spread out the shades like so. Actually, let's have them a little bit closer together so the formations are easier to turn. We'll have the Black Ark Corsairs behind those. I can probably actually have the Black Ark, or not Black Arks, the Dark Shards behind them. That's fine, and then we'll have the Dark Riders at the back with Zasir kind of in the middle. He doesn't have the Guiding Eye anymore, but that's fine. This is still useful. The Whip of Agony, the minus 30% accuracy is pretty nice to put on like an enemy ranged unit, like these Lothern Sea Guard for example. Wow, they just got wrecked. Crazy. Yeah, I can just drop a bunch of damage down on these guys. Go ahead and do that. Well, it's just like a straight up skirmish engagement at the start here. Let's just start running forwards and engage the melee units. Damn. But yeah, our shades are going to have to engage each one of their units and kill them off. There we go. And I'll probably have the Dark Shards focus on like any heroes and stuff we can see. But since they've all clumped up, let's go ahead and get some damage down here. We'll use that new ability. I'm not exactly sure how good it is. We'll give it a good go. Did that cancel? Felt like it cancelled. Well, that unit's dead. We also do of course have the Black Ark Corsairs here that we can just drop a Dark Conduit onto. That will demolish a lot of units. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's just use it back here. I don't know why it keeps cancelling. Maybe it's because you can't use it at the same time as some of these other abilities, but either way, let's just make sure these keep firing.
No survivors, no mercy. Dark Shards.
Well, there comes that shot. Did an okay amount of damage. Relatively small splash though.
Slay them. Orders understood.
And we still need to use our Winds of Magic. We haven't actually used any of it yet. So let's just drop down the Vortex there and so on. You can probably drop this down onto the archers back there as well. The Word of Pain. Alright, and this is now up again. I've got so many abilities to use. Ridiculous.
Corsair hand bows. Going. We understand.
Like the ranged engagement was like just crazy.
We understand. It is done. Forward.
We'll focus on the Flamespire Phoenix there. I think it might have rebirthed. It's kind of annoying. Oh well. Those archers are slowly but surely getting absolutely deleted. They still have the Word of Pain on them, which was reducing their accuracy. Okay, cool. Well, that's victory. We don't have to play it out because it's a settlement battle, so we'll just leave it there. Did lose a unit of shades, but everything else is perfectly okay. And these all traded actually really nicely. And we have the missile damage, or the armor piercing missile damage, and they don't really. So we're always going to have the upper hand there. So that is Zahutek under our command.
Here, there's
Once again.
A moment's peace.
Alright. That's going to cause -13 public order this turn. We did just get Death Mask. That's pretty nice. Plus 10% physical resistance. And causes fear and terror. That's pretty legit. I might actually go ahead and put that onto Alana when we get her again.
supreme sorceress.
But Ceci has leveled up. She is quite far off the Black Dragon still. Let's just take Soul Stealer. And I am going to have to recruit some more shades at some point. I'm probably going to get rid of all of these shades, honestly. I know they're all rank 7, but ultimately the shades with dual weapons are just better.
Supreme sorceress of Grog.
Alright, and I'm going to jump out the settlement for this turn.
Dark
Even though we're not going to get as much replenishment. And that's so that we pop the rebellion sooner than later. Okay, we recently recruited this Black Ark. I wonder if I can grab another one. We can, because our victory conditions here require that we have 3 Gargantuan Black Arks, and the sooner we do that, the better. We've already captured 25,000 battle captives. We've already maintained a total of 30 units of Black Arks, Corsairs. We haven't built any of these buildings yet. We only control 2 of those settlements. But we destroyed the Vampire Coast, we destroyed Clan Pestilence and the Order of Lawmasters. Avalon's apparently died already. So just Lothern, Nagaraith and the Dreadfleet, and then that's all the factions we need to kill. That's cool. We're actually making good progress here towards the victory conditions, although we are of course going for world dominations. The victory conditions aren't as important, but sometimes when you complete them they give you nice bonuses which can help you finish off the map. So that's kind of what I was thinking about. I'll still focus on like the story per se. Right. We have 10,000 to spend.
What is your dark?
Yeah, Yastra's chilling. So is Cecir. And I don't think I'm going to grab another Black Ark just yet. We'll probably wait. Okay, so let's just invest money. We will upgrade the Blood Swamps. And here at the Headhunter's Jungle, I think I'm going to have to upgrade the Altar of Cain. Just so that we push that corruption down even more. But in the meantime, I think I'm just going to get the Blackstone Walls so that we get some extra troops to work with for the defense. Also, it makes the towers better, of course. So eventually I'll get to a point where I don't need my army down here at all. And that's a really good thing. I mean, that does provide +9 actual untainted, which is great. Walls or untainted? I think it's going to pop regardless of whether or not we upgrade the Shrine of Cain or not. So let's go for the Blackstone Walls.
Well,
And that's going to use up the most of the cash. Aholatol. Let's go ahead and just put in the torture posts, I think. Just to counteract the difficulty level. And then what we can do on top of that is drop the demand highborn hostages, which will then eventually give us a total of +1 public order per turn, which is perfect, 'cause it means we never have to deal with a rebellion there. At the Chamber of Visions, we can probably push for the upgrade here,
The people grow restless.
but I'm tempted to just save the growth for level 4 settlements. Okay. So commandment at the Northern Great Jungle is now available again. We could push the Untainted to speed up the reduction in corruption, but I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Let's just push for extra tax rate for now, since the public order's not going to be able to be sorted regardless. Okay, move on to the next turn. Now since we've taken out Kalidor at Zahutek, we're probably going to send Cesir up to take them out on Ulthuan, which will give us a foothold there to deal with Lodern, which will be really, really nice. We'll go and take the capital as soon as we can. Right, the Dreadfleet would like a non-aggression pact for now. This is tempting. It is tempting. Because I'm probably not going to want to take his settlement for a little while. So we'll do that for now. Just so that he doesn't come along and take the Vampire Coast from us. He still could though. Not like our reliability rating is very high at all. I'm wondering if Lokhir can take the Wellsprings of Eternity and also kill the Hunts Marshal in the same turn, like if this army is actually going to be strong at all. As you could see, Kalidor is extremely weak at the moment. We destroyed pretty much the only armies they had, I think. They are definitely going to build some more, and they'll more than likely start sailing over again. What I'm probably going to do here is we might test the water against the Hunts Marshal's expedition.
Lokhir Fellheart.
It really just does depend on what kind of army he has here.
Bring fire and terror.
Also, we need to have a look at the garrison. The garrison's tiny actually, and there's no walls. So I reckon we may be able to take this on, but they are allied with the New World colonies. So that's a bit awkward. They're further up. That means we're probably going to have to fight through all the way to Hexawatl. And then go north from there to the Dark Elves. We'll take a little bit of a detour into Ulthuan for the time being. Let's do it. Alright, in we go. Never mind. We can't do it this turn. But look at that army. It's all swordsmen and crossbowmen. That's actually a kind of a good thing. Because it's no like scary units. Right here, I want to kind of move back before going forwards again so that we can pick up the rest of the regiments of renown, but I don't think it matters, and I'd rather just kill this army whilst it's in march stance. We'll just take them out, take the replenishment, thank you very much. And now I'm actually going to march back to friendly territory this turn, and then what we can do is grab the regiments of renown, and then I can go back to Tlansa. Cool. So it's all kicked off once again. Now here should be relatively happy, but I could let this go another turn of rebellion just to speed things up for public order. Since we destroyed Zahutek, or Kalidor at Zahutek, and now we've declared war on the Hunts Marshal's expedition, I kind of feel like Kalidor should wait, but at the same time, we could use Yastra to attack them from this side, if needs be. So let's have Cesir just zoom up here, and then carry on to Kalidor in the next turn. We can go by this Skull Reef on the way up. Okay. And what I may also be able to do is continue to upgrade the Black Ark, so that supports us well. I could in fact get the Den of Outlaws and the House of Exiles here, so that we can build more shades into Cesir's army. Yes. Let's grab these first. That's going to use up a lot of the population surplus, but will give us some really nice army abilities when they're upgraded. And I am going to start recruiting onto the Black Ark, just to help defend it. We'll just do these ones for this turn. Great.
Supreme
Yeah, we'll leave
sorceress
Yastra
of
for
Grog.
one more turn. Although saying that, maybe I need to bring her over to the Awakening. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. We'll just demolish that,
Power before my might.
and then we'll come back towards
Chosen of
the Awakening.
Hecate, be ready. Ever onward.
And that's going to be plus 13 this turn. Especially with her sitting in the settlement, so that's absolutely fine. Still waiting for that 4th population surplus here, so not going to spend any money, not going to upgrade any settlements. Although I could upgrade Poxmarsh just because it's quite a vulnerable position up there. But the same deal here, we're going to wait for 4 population surplus. And also at Hualatal, we're waiting for that population surplus. Cool. Alright, well, maybe the Hunts Marshal will attack us, who knows. But if he does, he's going to be in for a bit of a shock. I could in fact get the Sacrifice to Anathema going. It's going to use up 400 slaves. And then that would allow us to Vanguard deploy a lot of this stuff. Which, honestly, might not even be a good idea anyway. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the next turn. We can always do the sacrifices next time around. I am hoping they do sally forth. Even though it doesn't really matter because they don't have walls at the Wellsprings of Eternity anyway. But it would allow me to get it over and done with this turn, which would be the main thing. Looks like they're going to stay put, but that's fine by me. The Vampire Coast is about to rebel, but our Black Ark, he's upgraded all of his abilities, which is nice. We're going to continue now towards the Dragon Spine. We'll move in normal stance, and then we'll grab those upgrades, max them out. Oh, that's going to cost 3,000 each.
Unrestrained.
Okay.
Behold true power.
Well, we'll go to here. We're only going to take a little bit of attrition. And then next time around we can hit the Skull Reef there and hopefully get a bunch more money. But let's jump towards the Wellsprings of Eternity here. Be a lot of range forces to deal with. But I think we should be okay. Let's fight this battle. Let's go. And the Flock of Doom will actually be relatively decent against these units. Especially the crossbowmen and stuff, so I'm going to try and make that be the case. Do have like a couple cav that can maybe try and get into the back of them, but if we leave them for too long, they'll take tons of damage. Now we're probably going to have to be the aggressors, I assume.
We are ready.
So I'm kind of prepared for that.
We are ready.
Alright, that'll do. Let's just control lock that. And off we go.
Come then.
Just run straight towards them.
At once.
So we want our Black Ark Corsairs to engage the swordsman ASAP.
Sorceress of Grog.
I don't actually have upgraded
Servant of Hecate.
Flock of Doom. But that's a bit unfortunate. But let's see, shall we? We'll grab our infantry and give them orders to attack. And then on the flanks, we just need to start chasing them down with the Black Ark Corsairs with handbows. Dark Shards can now sit and do their thing. Alright. Now we're going to find a nice place to just drop in with our Manticore. Let's just maybe dump a Dark Conduit here somewhere. Let's do it there, that's not bad. And I can also come across then and drop a breath attack in there. Probably on the swordsman there, that's fine. Alright, let's have these start moving around the flank.
Druki, on to slaughter.
Good. And we'll actually go straight into Marcus Wolfheart with Lokhir. We can do Hydra Blade, we can do Dreaded Duelist. All of those things, get the Foe Seeker going.
Battle ready.
Great. We're actually stopping like a lot of their ranged forces from firing at the moment, which is quite good.
Nagarothi, as you say.
Most of the infantry is dead. We're actually engaging crossbows on the right hand side. Nearly dead already. And we haven't even buffed Lokhir.
Sorceress of Grun! Sarathan!
Oh, there comes the murderous prowess, and there goes my Doomfire Warlocks, which is dying for no reason. Classic. Right, these have Soul Stealer.
Orders understood.
Let's just put it on them and attack them. They absorb hit points from enemies, so that's going to help keep them alive a little bit. I didn't realise these guys had abilities. That's cool. Could take out the Witch Hunter there, if we wanted to.
Forward. Advance, Druki. Dark shards.
Sorceress of Grun!
Drop another block of Doom down there. And over here we need to make sure that these Black Ark Corsairs are starting to like chase down the Huntsmen and Crossbowmen.
Understood. Druki, kill them. Bloody murder.
Right, he's taking a lot of damage. But that's alright. Let's just make sure we can kill off the Witch Hunter. And I'm perfectly okay with all that. Great. We'll just charge into the back of the swordsman there. Where are my Dark Riders? They should be hitting the archers as well. Been a bit slacking, honestly. The Nesh's Harvesters, damn, they look cool. Very cool indeed. I can in fact dump the Dark Conduit down there. And we'll have the Manticore continue to help chase stuff as well.
Dark Riders.
A pretty sloppy and lazy battle, but it's not really going to matter too much, I don't think. I will just put Hydra Blade on. And that should help us wipe out these war wagons. Although saying that, it's army losses, so speed it up. End the battle. Job done. Pyrrhic victory for sure. Looks like we're going to lose a unit of Black Ark Corsairs with hand bows, but maybe the other two will survive. We'll see. If we lose 3 units, I really don't mind. We're going to get to the point where we get back to the Black Ark and we're recruiting them in at rank 5 anyway, so I'm not too concerned about losing units, which is why I'm playing that battle so nonchalantly. I didn't even put on the magic resistance. Oh yeah, I think I did, but it was just on the ones that died. That's fine. Alright, we will occupy this and we'll start to take the rest of this province. Because we already have the Wellsprings of Eternity, I should get rid of this settlement building. So that's fine. And here we're actually just going to go for the Artisan's house for now. Oh nice, the Chill of Sontar is available. That's going straight into Lokhir's army. Awesome. He's now level 30. Max out Wound Maker, he's going to be super strong. I can in fact recruit a couple more troops here. I might grab a couple Bleak Swords for now, whilst we're in the settlement. Although actually, if I delete this building, they won't build, will they? So we'll keep that there for one turn. Alright, Ganache, she's going to head towards Lantler. And there is an army here, but we should be able to take it out nice and easy since the garrison is tiny. And she's really strong. There's that as well. The rebellion didn't actually pop last turn, it's going to pop this turn. I thought it popped last turn, but never mind. We're almost below 50% vampiric corruption here, which is good, because it means we'll stop taking attrition from being in our own land. We can upgrade the Black Arc, so we'll do that. And then next time around we will max out Abattoir of Cain to get that level 4 ability. Cool. Think everything's done. Let's move on to the next turn. We were hitting something like 4,000 income a turn, but for some reason it's dropped quite a bit. It might be because I picked up a lot of the Regiments of Renown lately, and they certainly cost quite a bit of upkeep. The rebellion is popped to the Vampire Coast. We do have some raiding going on. Apparently in the northern Great Jungle, so it looks like there's a New World Colony army near Zahutek, which is a bit concerning. Anyway, Lokhir's going to zoom his way up to Spectazuma. We'll stay in our territory for this turn to get that little bit extra replenishment. As for Ganache, well, she's going to take Clansler, and we're going to have to play this one out, so let's jump on in. We've pretty much destroyed most of the Hunts Marshal's armies already, I think. And maybe have like one more after this. It should be relatively easy pickings. So we do have a couple of new Regiments of Renown here that I haven't really looked at much before. We've got the Blades of the Blood Queen. These are here. They look very cool, actually. Damn, look at that. Very nice colours. And then we've got the Sisters of Singing Doom. Nice. Alright, so we'll have the Black Ark Corsairs in front. We'll have the Dark Shards behind. And then the Black Ark Corsairs with handbows on the flanks. Okay, that'll do. We do have the Reaper Bolt Thrower, so we can kind of force them towards us. Although saying that, don't they have a mortar or something? I'm not sure. Either way, we'll target their crossbowmen, their ranged forces first. Oh, that was a good hit, actually. We hit the handgunners as well. Nice. The splash damage is actually really good. I was tempted to try and throw a burning head at them. Oh yeah, the mortars are on the right hand side. I wasn't imagining things. Right, so Ganache, she has the guiding eye. As soon as these guys get into range, we'll pop that. We should be able to do quite a lot of damage to the wagons. Let's have the Dread Knights come out from the right flank. I completely forgot to move them actually, but they can go and wipe out the mortars for me. Those war wagons are very dead. I could also charge into the handgunners while we're here, actually. We have quite a lot of like charge damage from these. So we should kill them quite quickly. But we are going to want to fire at their crossbowmen. And I'm going to have my Reaper Bolt Thrower focus their handgunners. Right, let's get these into the front. We need to get the Harganeth Executioners forwards. They're just taking unnecessary damage. We'll drop the bomb there, and we'll also bring down the Burning Head. I'll probably do the burning head first, then we can do this on top of them after. Let's move her over to the left-hand side.
Forward.
And those are done with the handgunners, more or less.
Sorceress.
And we can drop the stand or die. We can also do the guiding eye again. And if we get close, we can even do the web of shadows, which is lovely. So many abilities.
Red Knights. Masterless warriors. Dark shards.
Bright as Cain.
Corsair handbows.
Right, I'm going to move these round to the side. We'll shoot into the back of these spearmen with shields rather than into the front. I think they lose their like missile block if we do that, so probably a good idea to do so. Yeah, that's the mortar gone. Right, let's see if we can just push through here, or maybe just move away.
With pleasure.
Okay, great. Let's drop some magic down on this right hand side. And then that's more or less job done. Cool. Barely took any damage. They actually focused my Arganeth Executioners, but they didn't really lose any models, they just lost a bunch of health, so they are relatively healthy. Knights of the Ebon Claw doing a decent job. That was actually much easier than I thought it was going to be. Well, saying that, I guess not, because their units are pretty lackluster. Right, let's occupy that. Thank you very much. And we've got another timber mill. Interesting. I'll grab the artisan's house here. And this is going to lead to the destruction of Daxlan. Now let's grab earthing. We need to finish this tree, get Flamestorm, get Arcane Conduit.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
It looks like we did run out of the sacrifice to Cain. Yeah, we didn't have that available, did we? But I think we've done most of what we wanted to do. And the timing will hopefully be that when we start attacking Lothern, we have it up again.
Cruel sorceress.
And there we go. We're going to raid the cove, of course. Can I get away with auto-resolving this? No, I can't. But that's fine. An extra 20k, don't mind if I do. And we can just re-recruit troops with the Black Ark.
What do you seek? I must think a while.
Okay, so I'm actually going to grab some new Black Ark Corsairs for the front line, because we don't actually have much of a front line at the moment. I guess I could just max that out. I could in fact grab a unit of Reaper Bolt Throwers as well, just to influence the AI toward coming towards us. Grab Earthing so we can get Arcane Conduit. Okay. And with 20,000 to spend, we're going to have to pick what we put that towards. I'm going to let that rebellion sit for another turn, I think. So we'll move close to it. But next time we'll actually attack it. And we'll even have the support from this Black Ark. Well, that's good. Any of these can actually upgrade to level 4 yet? No. I can upgrade the Star Tower. We'll do that. Absolutely. I might just finish off these walls as well while we're there. Right, there we go. Slanhurpak can level up. Fantastic. We'll push up the crafting district there. We'll do it here as well at Chakwa. At Chakwa, anything special we can build? The lumberyard? Don't know if we will. We will have like 3 lumberyards if we do that. Oh, also, since we want to sort out public order now, we'll go for demand highborn hostages. But since this is leveling up, we can soon get the public order building, and we can also get the untainted building. Although saying that, vampiric corruption is still going down, so the corruption penalty will disappear completely. Oh, we are actually being raided here at the moment, aren't we, at Zahutek, or near Zahutek. So that's something I'm going to have to keep an eye on. But Yasha's going to come round and go and attack whoever comes down here anyway. So that's fine. Alright, at least we are making a lot of ground very quickly. And it's good that these places further back do have decent public order now. Right, let's just put the money into the crafting district there. Otherwise I'm just waiting for the settlement upgrades. Here I might just finish off these walls. We'll do it at Sabaton first because it's closer to where I think the Chaos invasion comes in. But I'm not sure if it even attacks us, honestly. Because we're not the people who are initiating it, but I guess we'd be at war with them just because Chaos is generally at war with everyone. And maybe if they go past our settlements, they'll declare war on us anyway. But we will see. I can just deal with it as and when. As long as I keep a decent amount of income, positive income, we can certainly just invest in an army very quickly, especially if we have a couple more Black Arcs that can help recruitment. So we could have an army like building from the volcanic islands, like getting some war hydras and Charybdis and all that kind of stuff because they have the exotic animal tamers there, and then we'll have a Black Arc nearby that can provide the Black Arc Corsairs. I do still need to upgrade the Black Arcs though in order to make them provide good enough Black Arc Corsairs, but I guess we could do that anyway. I could actually start getting more Black Arcs. I don't think it's a big deal. Right, Alric, put Kama. Okay. Well, you can have Zahutek if you want it. These poor settlements, like the Temple of Vulcan and Zahutek, constantly going backwards and forwards between the hands of different factions. They decided to sack Zahutek for 394. Nice one. Alright, Forge to Kill is complete. That's nice. And campaign map movement range for Sasir. Very good. Alright, let's just wipe out this rebellion. It's actually quite strong. Interesting. I didn't expect it to really be that strong, but I think we're still fine to take it out. Just gonna have to be careful with the flanks, but we should just focus down like each Vargolf one at a time with our ranged forces. I might have to stay away from the Vargeist with our horses. Alright, well, start the deployment, start the battle. And they're going to come towards us, so that's fine. We'll just stay down the bottom of the hill. I could, in fact, even just grab all of these and move back. It wouldn't even be too bad. And then, meanwhile, I don't want to get the Raven Heralds engaged by the Vargeist, so we're going to move away.
Corsairs, onwards to murder! Corsair handbows!
Okay, I'll do. Sorting out the formation. Are we going to hit the Dark Riders there? Absolutely. Gonna hit them with the Malkos Misfire Miasma to slow them down as they charge. Yeah, so they barely did any damage. And that is fine. Taking a lot of damage. Right, I'm just gonna put the Shadows Vanlek through this skeleton warrior unit. Gonna do plenty of damage. And that's the Black Knights with Lances and Barding destroyed, more or less. Cool.
Dark elves.
I'm going to make sure that these focus on the Vargulfs sooner than later, because those Vargulfs are very, very good against our Black Ark Corsairs.
Make them bleed. Corsair handbows. Dark elves. Enemy mages.
I'm going to do Enfeebling Foe. I'll go on the one on the left. And then what we're going to also do is get the Witch Elves to engage. I might actually have them just attack the Black Knights with Lances and Barding, just to make them like rampage or whatever. And we'll bring these guys behind and shoot them in the back. Right, let's make sure these Vargulfs die sooner than later. They do have pretty terrible leadership, so we can take advantage of that. And we need to make sure we're dropping all of this stuff. Actually, on this left-hand side, we'll drop this spell. That makes more sense. In the middle, we'll drop that. Cool. And they are causing terror, so some of my units are running away, annoyingly. As long as we make sure we're targeting the Vargulf here, should be absolutely fine. Make sure these guys come back. Just got to kill that Vargulf off. There we go, beautiful. Plenty of damage done there. Let's kill the next one. These Vargeists we can just engage and kill off, I guess. I thought these would be a lot weaker in like sky combat, but it's fine, we killed them off. We'll target the Vargulf there as well. Drop some more of these spells. That's done plenty of damage. I may as well drop that onto them. We'll put down the Melkos Mistfang Masma on the Black Knights as well. And then I'll grab all of my Black Ark Corsairs with handbows and go and attack them. I think that's more or less a victory anyway. Yep. Cool. So a little bit of a better vampire rebellion than normal, but nothing we can't handle. I'm just hoping that from here we can recruit some more Black Ark Corsairs and then go and deal with the New World colonies that are attacking us at Sahitek. They did actually only sack the settlement, but yeah, we're still going to want to go up there to defend it in the future. Right, Public Order is going to be +6 for a little while. I guess actually it might be worth going back to Zlan-Hirpek for now. Yeah, and I will recruit these like level 2 Black Ark Corsairs. Not the most efficient, but I think it's fine. We'll move down this way. And for this turn I'll grab one of the Witch Elves and we'll grab 2 more Black Ark Corsairs with handbows and 1 more Black Ark Corsair. Cool. And also I'm going to get myself a new Black Ark. I can get another one, so I'm going to do so. Because it doesn't really matter which one. So just grab that. Can we build another one there as well this turn? I don't know how many ports we've technically got. Yeah, we can. We could do another one. What counts as a major port? So we got the Awakening. Just any with a port? Already got 3. I thought that was Star Tower, Awakening, plus 1 base. Yeah, I guess it's fine. And we can just have them sitting around with their growth so that we can build them up to Gargantua and Black Ark sooner than later. Right, Loki's going to take Spectre Zuma. Thank you very much. And we'll occupy that. Great, and we got the gem mine, which is going to give us even more public order. Or more income, and we also got the public order building, sorry. So that's cool. From here, we're going to just go over to the floating pyramid. We'll take that. And we'll just keep rampaging through their lands. Taking everything we want. Although I'm not sure how we're going to deal with Blackslan, if I'm completely honest. But next up, Temple of Kara. Probably best to like march, I guess. Let's stay in, I was going to say stay in our territory, but that's fine. Yashtra can level up. Go for the Pit of Shades finally. Lovely. Okay, and Cessia. Let's get her over here. And can we just like get out of attrition, please? We can. Okay, nice.
I admire your darkness.
Right, she doesn't need to recruit anymore. They are rebuilding an army at Val's Anvil. But we're going to soon take Val's Anvil and Tor Sethai from them with Sasir. Sasir is pretty much good to go in that aspect. Now on this Black Ark, these cost 8 upkeep. That is ridiculous. Alright, we may as well get them. How does that even work? Like, I know we have that many bonuses, but how is that even a thing? It's so ridiculous. Do we want to fix this? Yeah, I guess we do. Even if they come and destroy it again. Alright, let's actually drop the recruitment of one of these. So that I can afford to fix that up. There we go. Right, imminent rebellion at Idza. That's a bit out of the way, isn't it? Okay. Jungles of Green Mist can now have a commandment. So we'll go for the tax rate for now, since we do have 2 torch posts. And the Pillars of Unseen Constellation, nothing special we can build there, right? So I might just keep the torch posts, honestly, and then we'll just build the walls. And since we don't need this anymore, we can demolish the Halls of Mustering. Right. Let's move on to the next turn. So there's going to be a rebellion at Oixel. There's going to be a rebellion at Idza. Maybe Yashra comes down first before going back up? I don't know. We could do that, potentially. It does actually look like the Dread Fleet might have lost their army. So maybe we wipe them out while we have a chance. That's another thing we could do. But Calador first, for sure. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to sit on Ulthuan long without Lothern declaring war on us, but we'll see. We'll take the settlement. Hopefully it won't rebel too much, and then we can go from there. So the New World colonies did end up walking towards the Temple of Glencan. Looks like they're going to attack that. But the dagger. Your lord has been caught secretly commissioning one of the court blacksmiths to create a sublime dagger enchanted with curses. So cut the smith's throat. +5 melee attack, +3% weapon strength. Enables poison attacks and ability Dark Venom. One use gives +75% weapon damage for 40 seconds. That's crazy. We can either pay for it, we can wound Cesir but give her experience, or we can just ignore it. I mean, this is pretty good. We'll cut the smith's throat and take that. Thank you very much. I reckon, like, on a Dreadlord, it would be very, very nice. Right, Lokhir's gonna zoom over here towards the floating pyramid. And we're gonna take that from them. Right, meanwhile, we're gonna move around to the Temple of Kara. I may as well actually be in raiding stance when we do this. I think we can maybe hit that next turn.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
Hmm.
Calling the winds.
Actually, I don't know. There's a full army here. Oh, okay. Interesting. You know what? I don't actually need Yashra to deal with the New World colonies, because we can just send Ganache to clean up this army here, and after she takes the Temple of Kara. Now I think what I might do is have Lokhir take the floating pyramid and then come down to the Temple of Kara to help out. And meanwhile we just have Ganache like chill. If they want to come out and attack Ganache, then they can, because she can probably win. She's pretty badass. I think Ganache is probably my favorite sorceress right now because of the fire magic. Seems like really, really useful. I still need to deal with the rebellion in more than one place, actually. Like the Idza rebellion is going to be pretty nasty. We got the Skaven rebellion, which does have plague monks already, but Oxel does have a decent garrison and good walls. Alright, well, yeah, we're gonna start zooming around all over the place. That would take 3 turns to get there. Take 4 turns to get to Idza. I think it'd be best if we go to Idza and then have maybe an army, like a small army in Oxel. We can move this Black Ark down. Okay. Anyway, unfortunately guys, it has been my time. I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we'll deal with the rebellions and we'll start throwing our weight into the New World colonies and the Hunts Marshals expedition from here on. We're also very, very close to being able to attack Val's Anvil. I don't think we can hit it this turn, but maybe we can try. It does have a pretty decent garrison. It's got a Moon Dragon and a Star Dragon in it. Wow. Okay, so that's going to be a relatively tough battle, but we'll give it a good go, I think. We do have the Black Ark nearby, which has some pretty sick abilities now. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.